Dude. I think this is the one that whacked you to start.
Could have been.
Not bad.
Not bad. Welcome to this episode of BWO, guys. We are 70 miles off.
Something like that. We're somewhere in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
We're way out. And a little bumpy this morning. We didn't get a good open, but we are out here now and we are catching some fish. Always said I always do better when it ain't real slick calm.
I just like to be out here.
Oh, it's great.
I don't care what it's like.
It is blowing a little bit. If you don't recognize this guy, this is Mike Avinon, Vindictive Charters. He put me on the ground last year.
We're gonna do it again.
We're gonna try it again. Y'all stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Blair Wiggins Outdoors is brought to you by Starbright, blending technology with performance since 1973. Seaguar, always the best. Quantum, rock-solid gear to meet the demands of the wild. Coastal Conservation Association Florida, the voice of recreational anglers for over 35 years. Miro Lure, turn on the bite anywhere. Abyss Batteries, endless exploration begins in the abyss. Ingle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler. Deck Cat Boats, the future of saltwater fishing. Florida Space Coast, tomorrow launches here. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. And these fine sponsors: RCI Optics, Bull Bay Rods, Suzuki Marine, TH Marine.
So, hey dude, you gotta show me how that thing works.
Pretty cool, actually. So, descending device, I'm pretty sure every boat that's reef fishing in the Gulf of Mexico, state of Florida, has to have a descending device.
I've heard that. That is a new law.
And this one's the sequelizer. It's a cool one. So basically, right, you just snap it around his lips like that, and then what happens is the lead slides you down to a certain depth, and when it gets to that depth, say this one's set at 50 feet, it automatically releases.
Just like a bogey grip, huh?
That's it, man. Yeah.
Cool.
Ready to give it a shot?
Give it a shot, man.
All right.
We'll come back and get him in January.
Yeah, well, he'll be ready then. So a lot of times I'll use an electric reel, right? Because you don't want to have to crank up 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds of lead from 200-300 feet of water. So we'll just let it go down just like that. It'll go slow to start, right, as it's letting down. Once it breaks free, say at 50 feet, that thing comes apart, releases the fish. All of a sudden the line will start spooling off the reel real quick. You'll see it. There it goes. Just released. I'm gonna flip the lever. All done. He's right back where he needs to be.
So their survivability after they get released is still pretty high?
It's pretty good. It's actually the best chance you're giving that fish once you turn him loose with the descending device. You know, it gets him back to where he needs to be without a poke or a hole. It's a little more work. We use an electric reel to bring up and down because sometimes you're using 1 pound, 2 pounds of lead, 200 feet of water.
We'll put that Abyss battery to work. Let's go back to fishing.
Let's go, that's right.
That's how the descending device works. It's not an ascending device, it's a descending device.
That's it.
So, good job. Saves the fish. You better hurry, I'm already halfway down.
I'm trying. Listen, as I get older, I get a little slower.
Don't we all?
You'll be on before I even get over there.
Don't we all? And you say there's only one down there, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm hoping there's 2 now. Let me know if you get bit.
He's on the bottom. There he is.
Anybody?
He hit it on the drop.
That is a, oh, that's a real one.
Oh,
man.
Oh, we got it again.
He's on you. Dude, you think they like that thing?
I think they like the color.
Holy cow.
What is it? What is it?
I think you got the old red dog there. Let's see, maybe. Yeah, nice one, Blair.
Ooh,
it's a little better.
That's a pretty one.
Let me see if I can join in the party here.
We could have kept him a couple weeks ago, huh?
Yeah, yep. Not a bad fish.
On the Patrick Sebille.
Oh, wait. Oh,
there you go.
Holy smokes.
And a grown one.
Pushed around here a little bit, buddy.
Patrick Sebille, hey man, your striper lures work on red grouper.
When you had to start, there might be a button on this one. It's got the right feel.
Oh, God!
Did you pull a drag?
A little bit.
I'm gonna grab this fish.
I don't think it's a button.
Is this thing true?
I am another red. Fire truck!
You know what? Since I ain't got nothing to do, since you catching all the fish, I'll just come over here and help you.
Oh, you just want me on the deck again.
That's the process.
Well, welcome back, guys. If y'all want to come get hurt, book you a trip with Mike Avinon. He will put you on the fish. Oh, yeah.
I'll stretch your arms out a little bit. Oh, buddy. Look at that one.
That's another grown one.
Man, on the Sabile.
Now, when is snapper? Well, not snapper. When is the grouper season?
So it's going to open up January 1. It's going to open up, and it looks like it's going to be 6 to 8 months next year. So probably our season's going to be January 1 till about August 1.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, man.
We'd still be out of it. No, we'd still be in it right now. We're
We'd
still
be
July.
close. Yeah, we'd be
Right.
close.
I clicked 1 on the odometer this Saturday, so.
Look at that thing, dude. You're hurting me. I got the live bait and you're hurting me with this thing.
Go ahead, send her down again.
Fine.
Back in the water.
Yeah, man. He's lucky.
We'll see you in January.
You lucky you ain't going into a pot of hot grease, buddy. All right.
There's another one.
Man. You on again?
As soon as it hit the bottom.
All right, that's it. I had enough. Where's my weapon?
This one's small, whatever it is.
You done caught all the big ones.
It is a little one.
It's all good.
That tarpon I hooked yesterday, well, eating this one.
Yeah? Let's try a live bait.
There we go. Get on down, Bubba. Kick it, kick it, kick it. There he goes.
Fish is terrible. Fish don't want to bite at all. All right. I just got to see.
So is it like this all the time?
Well, apparently when Blair comes to town, it is.
You get far enough out and they just don't get messed with, so.
Not as much pressure, no. There's not as many boats in Naples. The fish are spread out a lot more. We got a lot of area to cover. It's not like on the East Coast, stand by and get interrupted by a fish.
There you go.
Buddy. Oh, I'm glad I got the 80 for that one. Man. Jiminy Christmas. I called Blair. I said, Blair, what do you want to do?
Oh,
I want to pull off some red groupers. I think we're doing that.
couple anyway.
Man, I'm live.
I might have lost my tail.
Buddy, we keep this up all day, we're going to stick Noah in the mix. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, we know what we're going to stick no a little later.
Doubled up.
Another little guy.
Oh, man. Not bad.
Didn't they used to keep red grouper open all year?
They did, you know, and there's some things going on with the nicest way to put it is data collection.
Yeah.
You know, and FWC and CCA are working hard to try to get some things changed, kind of like the way they did with red snappers. I'm going to pitch this one back. He's fired up.
Yeah, this little guy is too. I'm going to get him out.
Woo! Getting tired already. We just got started. CCA is working to try to make some changes with the red grouper the way we did with the red snapper, but even bigger story yet is what's going on in the Atlantic with red snapper.
Oh, that's, dude, you ain't got to tell me. That's where I'm at.
It's horrible.
We can't even hardly kingfish anymore on the reef because we're getting 25-pound red snapper coming up eating kingfish rigs.
I mean, one fish, one day?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. No, CCA is doing a lot of good work with that stuff with the red snappers, and hopefully at some point we can get the East Coast lined up with the Gulf Coast and the job they've done.
We were out 3 years ago, I think it was. And it was one of those, just a doldrum day. It was slick calm, nothing biting. I had a well full of little, I call them toe mullet.
Yep.
Not finger mullet, little tiny toe mullet. And just started emptying the well. Next thing I knew, we had so many snapper coming up. It looked like a sandbar coming up. It was brown.
That's crazy.
Then it turned red, and there must have been 1,500 snapper up on the surface.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the people that are making the rules are telling us there's none around. There's not enough.
I've heard some of those stories before.
It's crazy. All right, enough talk about this, Chad. Let's get back to it.
I ain't stopped yet.
I know.
Oh, another red grouper.
Well, how many of those you got to catch before you're tired?
Well, I'd like to get some to take home.
Yeah, we got to do that. We're going to take care of that eventually here.
And since you don't have a Mangrove Snapper tournament coming up,
I may have a spot.
I think you got a spot. We lucked into one last year. Yeah, last year there.
We're going to find some vittles to take home.
Off he goes.
Let's just call this the kickstart. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. It's got me a sweat going.
He's on me already.
Dude, this orange lure that hits the bottom, I didn't got to jerk it.
Dude, you know the cool thing about it is you can get right back on them. I got to walk over to the well.
But you might get one of those more chance than I would.
Buddy, Man alive. Oh, I dropped him.
Yes.
Gotta say, I'm almost glad. Oh, he's on me again. Oh, he got me.
To put this kind of work in, you need to have some table fare.
So how are you fishing that thing? Are you just like little bumps off the bottom, or what are you doing there?
Just a little hop.
Gotcha.
Make it look like an eel or something. I know the ones that are like black on the back, silver on the sides look like a Speedo.
So you think they're eating it on the drop or just eating it, period?
Well, that one
wow.
that one just ate it on the pull.
So, oh, God.
Woo! They're eating it on the drop. I'm
Gotcha.
just gonna set the hook this time. Nope, missed it.
I'm gonna back you up. All right, stand by.
Well, what's the structure down there we're on?
Flat rock.
Just flat
Just
rock.
a little flat piece of rock. You know, kind of like that stuff everybody lobsters in the Keys is flat rock with a couple holes in it, maybe a sea fan. Nothing crazy. There's a ton of sand out here, right? So you get one little piece of rock and it kind of draws everybody to it. I'm gone. All right, well,
There he is.
mind if I join you?
Come on in. The water's fine. It's full of fish.
Yeah, today it is.
Full of hungry fish.
Yeah, man. All right.
Well, it's starting off like last year.
Whew. Yeah, I don't want to do this for 2 days straight. We're gonna have to take a beer break at some point. Man, it's another nice one.
Another nice fish. Jeez.
Holy cow.
As you can see, these things are getting endangered.
Yeah, there's none around. Maybe 2 or 3. You got any paint left on that jig?
Not much. You don't get to eat that piece of rubber.
Oh, got off. Man, I dropped him.
Beautiful fish. See you later, Mr. Grouper. Kick it on. There he goes. It's a bad thing when you got to weed through about 10, 15 to keep a red grouper
God.
to try to get a mutton.
Man.
That's a grown one.
Buddy. Can't hardly get in position here.
That's a grown one there,
Man,
bro.
that's a nice one there. I got to choke up on the bat a little bit.
I like them grips up high like
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah, I do too. Oh. Man. This is the real one here.
Long way away from Bull Bay, but the Bull Bay is kicking his butt.
Man, I'm telling you what.
I came prepared this year.
No break-offs. No break-offs, no
Hey, you got
fouls, no errors.
65
dude.
on that one.
Buddy,
What you got there, bro?
I got a nice one. I'm kind of tired. I'm not going to lie.
That is a freight train there. You got it? Or
I think so.
You need me to reach over and get him?
My little guns are starting to get tired already. Oh, man.
Nice.
Jiminy Christmas.
How big was that one you got the other day?
Bumping 20.
Bumping 20. That is a monster red
That's a
grouper.
giant one. This one, just for reference, we'd say he's probably 10?
10, 12.
Yeah, 10, 12. It's a good fish, real good fish. Man, you can feel them, right, when they're fired up. See how tight he is?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but when they're fired up, they get real tight. It usually means they're feeding hard. Like that. Oh. Dude,
This one.
get on that rod, get a bait. I'm whipped, man. Taking 5.
You know what's going to happen? Noah's going to drop down and he's going to get the biggest one of the day.
Or the mutton. Here,
The mutton.
I'll take him off for
Okay.
you. Got it?
Look at he spit your pinfish up.
Pinfish out.
So you know this one here was his 25 pounder that just got off.
Yeah, that's right.
Here goes the bait to prove it. Uh-oh. You didn't kick like you're supposed to. Kick. There you go.
All right, dude, let's see what you got. All right, that's it. What was
Time
it
to
like?
go?
30 seconds without a bite?
About that.
Time to go, buddy. Let's get out of here.
But y'all stay tuned. We're going to reposition. I don't know where yet because we're in the middle of the Gulf, but We got Capt Noah, we got Capt Mike. We're gonna catch some fish. Y'all stay tuned to this episode of BWO. We'll be right back. Boom! All right, folks, it's time to show you what Captain Mike and I were out there throwing today. When you get offshore like that, you go so far offshore, you really don't have to have a ton of different stuff. You just have to have the right stuff on board. Today I was throwing the Bull Bay. This is the Brute Force 20 to 40 pound rod. And last year I was a little bit undergunned, didn't have the right equipment out there, and I got, you know what, handed to me a couple of times. But this time I had it rigged with the new Quantum, and this is the 8,000 size benchmark series. Absolutely incredible reel that Quantum has come out with this year, and great drag system. And y'all saw how it worked. It whipped the fish. The fish kind of whipped us, but the reel never failed us. Had it rigged with 65 pound test, and this is smacked down by Seaguar, and it definitely, I love this line. It's very, very smooth braid, and I trust it with my fishing all the time. Had it rigged with 80 pound test, and this is Seaguar fluorocarbon, the blue label. And the reason I chose the blue label is because, you know, you're fishing down there on the bottom, you don't know what's down there. There's a lot of rocks and stuff that can really cut you off. So go with the most abrasion resistant stuff you can get on the market out there. Seaguar blue label is it. Now the hooks that we had, a little bit different design than what I'm normally throwing. And if y'all see this, it has a bait stopper right there. And what that does, it stops the bait from coming back and hooking on itself. And you saw how it worked. It worked great. We caught a bunch of fish with those things. And Patrick Sabille did great with 7-inch sand eel. Thing looks, I don't know what it looks like a Speedo, an eel down there or something, but the snapper really loved them. But they definitely got the job done. That about wraps the bait checkups. You can ever get down to Marco Island, make sure you get down there and book Mike Avinon. He will definitely put you on the fish. Get him that time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got him that time. Oh. Might be a grown one. Yes, sir.
That's a dander. Excuse me while I pull on this fish.
I guess Missy's gonna be eating tonight, huh?
I think we got Mangrove Snapper on the menu. Buddy.
Nice.
Ready? Ready for the plop?
Plop him on. You don't have to hit me in the chest with him.
I love it when they make that plop. Cool. All right.
Damn remorse keep messing with me.
What do we got, like fish fry for 50 now?
Yeah, there you go.
Sounds about right. You want to have a party tonight?
About 2 hours of fishing?
Yeah. There you go, Blair.
There he is.
Nice. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Ain't no
that
brown
feels like
one.
a good
That's
mangrove.
the right one there.
Mangrove, baby. Won't turn into a big Goliath.
I'm gonna join you. Oh, doubled up. There we go. Oh man, this is a tank here. This might be the mutton here.
Oh, this is definitely mangrove here.
Yeah, this is a mutton.
Definitely mangrove. And yes.
Oh, come on, baby.
Slinging in.
Nice fish, Blair.
Woo! You say that's the sound you like?
I love it. I love the sound of fish on the deck.
And spitting up all them crabs.
Here we go.
That circle hook
Thought I
right
had the
there
mutton, but I don't know now.
is the deal.
Oh,
Nice mutton.
Yeah.
No.
Giant
Mangrove.
Giant mangrove, baby.
Hold on, let me exchange that one. I'll play like that one's mine. But anywhere in the world, that one right there is a good mangrove. That one right there is a monster mangrove. I think that one classifies as a Mogan.
Dude.
Yes, sir. Tell you what, that is a couple pair of snapper right there.
Some dandies, buddy.
What do we got, about a 2-hour ride back with this stuff?
We got a bit of a ride. It's a little choppy.
And we got a cooler full of fish to clean, guys. So we are gonna point it back east and go back to Naples.
I'm ready. You ready?
Y'all ever want to come do this, make sure you look up Mike Avinon, Vindictive Charters, and his mate Noah will keep you hook baited for you, and he'll keep the Goliaths off you.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't forget about the website, BlairWigginsOutdoors.com, and we'll see y'all on the water next week. This man will put you out of breath every time. See y'all on the water. Nice. That's it.
Blair Wiggins Outdoors is brought to you by Starbright, blending technology with performance since 1973. Seaguar, always the best. Quantum, rock-solid gear to meet the demands of the wild. Coastal Conservation Association Florida, the voice of recreational anglers for over 35 years. Miro Lure, turn on the bite anywhere. Abyss Batteries, endless exploration begins in the abyss. Ingle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler. Deck Cat Boats, the future of saltwater fishing. Florida Space Coast, tomorrow launches here. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. And these fine sponsors: RCI Optics, Bull Bay Rods, Suzuki Marine, TH Marine.